So Jill Stein continues to be attacked and still continues to be vilified by the establishment. And we got a couple articles here. First of all, you know, when I look at the attack against third parties and independents, I'm once again disappointed by how things have not changed. These are the same tried and true tactics that I saw in 2016, even up until now, even during midterm election cycles. I mean, we still hear the propaganda. Third parties are spoilers. Third parties are spoilers. Third parties are spoilers. Third parties are spoilers. You can't spoil something that's already rotten. And I've seen bipartisanship work. That's right. Democratic and Republican politicians at the state and federal level can work together. I know. Now, to a lot of people, they think, oh, that's good. Well, gee, why is it that they're working together? It's to silence and suppress and kick off the ballot, kick off the debate stage, Green Party candidates, Libertarian candidates, independent candidates, you name it. Now, each state is different, to be fair here. Illinois and New York are the most draconian. Let's face it. I personally like to think that Illinois is a world heavyweight champion of being against third parties because, boy, oh boy, every time I cover third-party elections or third-party candidates in my state, the Greens and Libertarians story is always the same. Yeah, we had to get about 50,000 signatures. Well, gee, the bare minimum is like around 5,000 or 10,000. We're like, yeah, but then the state of Illinois will get rid of all those signatures because, again, that's the problem that third parties and independents have to face off against here in my state. But now you got people like Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison. You have articles like Salon and the New Republic vilifying and smearing and going after Jill Stein because, oh my goodness, she's actually in the lead. Oh my goodness, she's actually doing some good groundwork. And here's the thing. I am hopeful that maybe the Green Party can reorganize itself. I mean, I'm being hopeful here. My weakness, idealism, hope. It's something I got to purge from my body. I got to get rid of it. It is a weakness. It is truly a weakness. Idealism. But nonetheless, I want to pull up this article here from Tag 24, in which, again, the same Keith Ellison that tried to go after RBN. RBN gave him a schooling. So, Keith, next time you go up against RBN, hit the gym. So, Keith Ellison becomes the latest Democrat to attack Jill Stein and the Green Party. If you've ever been annoyed by politicians who only show up at an election time, you've got to be annoyed with Dr. Jill Stein, Ellison posted on X on Saturday. She claims to be an unconventional alternative, but she's nauseating conventional. She shows up every 4 years. Actually, no, she didn't. She didn't show up in 2020. She didn't show up in 2020. What are you talking about? Do your research. Making lavish promises, but has no record of producing anything except Republican victories, which is bull. Ellison comments, which came just 2 days after Stein addressed the National Arab American Convention in Michigan, received swift backlash from the Green Party supporters online. As a progressive Muslim-elect Democrat, you should be using the threat Dr. Jill Stein poses to push Kamala to end the genocide and earn votes. Instead, you're running cover for a woman who has repeatedly insisted she will not withhold arms from Israel, said Brianna Joy Gray, host of the Bad Faith podcast. It's important to note that Keith Ellison openly supported Joe Biden, even as Biden unapologetically committed genocide in Gaza. The Abandoned Harris campaign said he fails to show up when it matters, let alone once every 4 years. So again, look, and I covered this on yesterday's show. These are Muslim voters in swing states. Look, especially in states like Michigan, Trump is actually doing better than Kamala. But throughout the states of Wisconsin, Arizona, and Michigan, Jill Stein is ahead of both Kamala and Trump. Now, again, Dr. Jill Stein and Greens fend off Democratic Party attacks. Ellison's post reflected accusations leveled by Democratic Congresswoman AOC and was repeated during the Breakfast Club interview last week. Now, we can't play those interview clips because if you do, you get flagged. So much free speech, right? AOC accused Stein of engaging in a predatory and inauthentic campaign for the White House and not prioritizing party building outside presidential elections. I've seen the Greens do it. They can, they will, they should. Claims the Green Party nominee and her running mate, Dr. Butch Ware, have rejected as Democratic Party propaganda. Numerous Green Party candidates and former candidates have come forward on social media, personally testifying to Stein's support in grassroots down-ballot races and her legacy of activism fighting for people, planet, and peace. Amidst the allegations, Stein and Ware have called out Democrats for lecturing about democracy, and party building while simultaneously attempting to throw the Greens off the 2024 ballots, opposing popular reforms like ranked choice voting, because the Democrats and Republicans don't want that. Do you really think your vote matters to these politicians? They want your vote just so they can feel good about themselves and give you a gold star because you're following orders. The Greens have suggested that Democratic attacks are picking up due to the Stein-Ware campaign's surging popularity amongst Americans outraged by the ongoing genocide in Gaza. I also want to pull this up here too. AOC, whether you know it or not, you actually helped out the Greens with your incoherent conversation that you had on Instagram. Keep on hitting those home runs, AOC. You'll reach that rainbow. But I want to pull up this article here from Salon because look, AOC is right. Jill Stein's campaign is not serious. You guys, look, AOC is very upset at all of you for not following the orders and not listening. Shame on all of you. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez made headlines for calling perennial Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein predatory and not serious. AOC is right. Do you think AOC is correct? Do you think she's right? Type 1 for yes, Kit. The Democratic Party is a rational, pragmatic choice. You got to vote Democrat because the Democrats care about you. No, they don't. Type 2, man, I'm going to listen to AOC. When's the last time AOC came through for us? I wonder how many 2s will be in the chat. Type 2 if the AOC is not right. I wonder how many 2s. I wonder. Seeing a lot of 2s in the chat, so there you go. Giving voter more choices is a good thing for democracy. It's a good thing, but third-party politics isn't performance art. It's hard work, which Stein is not doing. Whoa. So Stein hitting the campaign trail and actually winning legal victories to make sure that her and her running mate remain on the ballots, right? That's not hard. Guys, hey, it's over. Wrap it up. It's over. We're not talking about that stuff anymore. It's over. Shut up. Shut up, everybody. Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. It's over. It's not hard work. As AOC observes, when all you do is show up every once 4 years, no, not really, to speak to people who are justifiably pissed off, but you're just showing up once every 4 years to do that, you're not serious. To be clear, AOC was not critiquing third parties as a whole. Oh, yes, she was. Or the idea that we need more choices in our democracy. In fact, AOC specifically cited the Workers' Family Party, which is not really a party at all. It's not. As an example of an effective third party, even though everybody in Workers' Family Party is Democrat. The organization I lead, Move On, supports their 365-day-a-year efforts to build power for a pro-voter multi-party system. And I understand third parties' power to activate voters hungry for alternatives. I myself volunteered for Ralph Nader in 2000, and that experience helped shape my lifelong commitment to people-first politics. But Stein isn't interested in doing the heavy lifting of organizing at the grassroots level required to win substantive policy achievements for Americans of any political stripe. Really? So Jill Stein actually leading the Greens to get more ballot access? I mean, hold on, folks. Hold on. Ballot access 2024. Let's go and find out. Okay. Let's go and look at this map. Let's go ahead and look at the map right here. Now, look. This is a Stein-Ware for President field map, okay? So, look. It wasn't too long ago, earlier this year, the Greens had only about 18 states. Now, they got a lot more. Look at that. Okay? Dark green. Greens are on the ballot. So you got Alaska, Hawaii, Texas, Louisiana, Florida. You got Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, etc. Then you got write-in campaign votes. You got Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, North Dakota, Wyoming, New York State, etc. And in court, hey, look, Nevada and the great state of Georgia. And the other states, no ballot, Oklahoma and South Dakota. Indiana, say it ain't so. This isn't an easy thing to do, but apparently, according to Salon, that opinion piece there, this isn't hard work. Hey, if you're a Green Party volunteer, this wasn't hard work. Hey, to all the volunteers in all these states, I'm literally calling out everyone in the Green Party for the 2024 election cycle. Was this all easy? Let me know. Regale us. Regale my audience with tales of victory or defeat, triumph and tragedy. Tell us your story. I want to read it in the comment section below. If you are a Green Party volunteer in 2024, you could be anonymous or whatever, but tell us your story in your state. Was this all easy? Because apparently, again, the Democrats are saying that the Greens are grifting, that the Greens are just being lazy, that none of this is hard work. I don't know how you feel, but hey, I'll ask my audience this. Do you think all of this, getting ballot access as a third-party candidate as the Greens, is easy work? Type 1 for, oh yeah, kid, it's easy. You're just over-exaggerating it. Shame on you, you awful man. Type 3 if that's your answer. Type 4, nah, dude. I'm willing to bet that these people would rather hit their faces against a brick wall than do this over again. But yeah, I wonder how many 4s. I wonder how many 4s will be in the chat. I wonder. But apparently, again, just showing this map here, this wasn't easy work. Thank you, Salon. Thank you, corporate media. The Stein campaign is not only disingenuous, but dangerous. Oh, no. Here we go. It's 2016. In 2016, Stein's vote tally was enough to make a difference in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, flipping the Electoral College from Hillary Clinton to Donald Trump. Now she could do it again, and the Republicans are helping her. Oh, no, because they understand that Stein's candidacy benefits no one but Trump. Multiple reports have revealed a web of GOP lawyers, operatives, and deep-pocketed donors aiding not only Stein, but also independent candidate Cornel West. Oh, this is how you know Salon's not serious. Hey, listen, the fact that you think Cornel West is going to make a difference, bless your heart, you're an idiot. I love you, but you are not a serious person. Hey, everyone. Cornel West has got this in the bag. Send the memo to RBN. Hey, JB, if you're in the chat. Apparently, Cornel West has got this. They're funneling billions of dollars to their campaigns with the focus on getting them on the ballot. Well, gee, if you're so worried about it, Democrats, why is it that you're still keeping RFK Jr. in key swing states? It's almost like you don't want him off the ballot for a certain reason. Why? Because it might help Kamala. Stein and West are also darlings of MAGA talking heads like Steve Bannon. I think I'm going to get an ulcer. I think I'm going to get a brain hemorrhage or something like that. Maybe I'm going to get a heart attack, ulcer, and brain hemorrhage at the same time. The amount of stupidity here. Oh, yes, Steve Bannon. That's the first thing he wakes up in the morning. Oh, yawn. Oh, yes, I'm going to help out Stein and West. Even Trump himself has expressed his appreciation for spoiler candidates. Stop calling them spoilers. Can't spoil something that's already rotten and picked clean decades ago. In theory, the Greens were founded to advance environmentalism, social justice, and peace. One might ask how those goals are achieved by playing spoilers to Democrats and aiding Republicans in amassing power. Considering the last 2 decades of climate setbacks, wars, and gutting civil rights, well, who's doing that? Hey, hold up. Hold up, Salon. Democrats are taking big money from big oil. Democrats have also been voting for more wars and civil rights. Who do you think's on board for this massive wave of censorship since old man Biden got into office? I've seen firsthand a lot of people getting censored and suppressed, deplatformed, doing these witch hunches. What's wrong with climate setbacks? My ass. Look at this. And by the way, hey, who blew up that Nord Stream pipeline? We're ever going to find out about that, huh? Meanwhile, for all of Stein's environmental talk, she personally benefits from oil and gas leases, including from the Keystone XL pipeline, and has millions invested in funds that hold significant stakes in fossil fuel companies like ExxonMobil and Chevron. Like, that's a pretty bold statement there. While Ralph Nader came from a respected background of advocating consumer protection laws, Jill Stein is better known for hobnobbing with Russian officials and spouting disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin. When she's not recording anti-American talking points in Red Square, Stein spends her time making false claims about the Democratic record on immigration, healthcare, and more. Well, okay, let's talk about immigration. The sanctuary cities is a failed experiment. And you have people, especially here in Chicago, in Black and Latino neighborhoods, both on the South and West Side neighborhoods, speaking out against the Democratic machine and how the sanctuary city and the sanctuary housing areas is actually causing more problems. Don't forget, hey, those kids in cages, whose administration that it happened under? First name Barack, last name Obama. Healthcare? Medicare for all? Student debt forgiveness? Oh, yeah, that's right. Democrats weren't for that. And of course, that nutless wonder, Bernie Sanders, let them walk all over him. But maybe that's what he's into. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This is something else that needs to be brought up here, too, about the Democrats. You know, I remember during Trump's administration where you had Nancy Pelosi screaming from the rooftop, "Oh, no, Trump's a danger." But wait, hold on. She was on board with Trump's plan to give the NSA and other spying agencies more power. No one talk about the Democrats doing insider trading, right? Is that misinformation? Is that wrong? And in 2016, after helping throw Trump a victory, Stein preyed on liberals' false hope that recounts could reverse razor-thin margins and turn the election around. She boosted her public profile by calling for recounts in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. She even pulled $7.3 million from donors to fund recount efforts, spending it on things like advertising and travel and getting in hot water with the FEC. This fits squarely within Stein's long predatory politics, just like the Democrats on how they say, hey, because I'm still getting emails. Hey, Kit, can you give us $25? Hey, Kit, can you give us $3? Kit, we're being outspent by Trump. Gee, Democrats, you keep asking me for money. Oh, wait. And also, when Roe v. Wade died, remember how AOC got fake arrested? You know, she put her hands behind her like this, and there were no handcuffs. What about when people asked AOC and the squad to fight for us for forced to vote? Oh, wait, she didn't fight. Well, the fight for 15. Oh, wait, that didn't happen because you had people like Cinema do a little curtsy and a thumbs down, right? Remember that? All of this is childish behavior, thinking that the Democrats are the good guys. Whenever we ask them to be held accountable for their actions, we get vilified. We're told, oh, this is violence. This is violence. This is mean. It's time we look at alternatives. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, oh my goodness, understands that third-party pressure can help push America toward real change. But to have an impact, the parties and their leaders have to put in the work. So, hey, Green Party people, you didn't do any work. And you know what, Libertarians, I'm going to put you in this one too. Turns out you're not doing any work. According to Salon, you're not doing a damn thing. Jill Stein is not the leader who will do that and doesn't have a serious strategy to deliver results. There's a clear choice to make this election, and it's a binary one. F you. To create a positive change and defeat the dark future of a second Trump administration would bring, it's time for voters of every political stripe to unite behind Kamala Harris. We have idiots in media. We have clowns in media. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, we have all these people out there who are promoting the fear tactics of somehow, oh no, if third parties are there, they're going to be a spoiler. No. Politics 101 is this. If you're a voter and you look at the field of candidates, you look at the one that has, oh my goodness gracious, cretaceous, controversial statement in 3, 2, 1, has earned your vote. Earned your vote. Earned your vote. Is that a bridge too far? No, it's not. Is the price too high? No, it's not. So if there's a Green Party candidate there, Jill Stein, you have Libertarian candidate Chase Oliver, you have Dr. Cornel West, you have Trump and Kamala. You, the voter, have that choice of going to the candidate that has earned your vote. Your vote does not belong to one candidate because guess what? That candidate has to earn your vote. And if you don't want to vote, that's your choice too. We here at Hardlands Media, we're not endorsing any candidate. I think this is my last election cycle I'm going to vote in. But I got to tell you, folks, don't let anyone bully you or take away your ability to think critically. It is your vote, and you could do with it whatever the hell you want, even if you don't want to vote. It is okay by me. You could follow the Kit Cabello method. All right. And I think it's the most correct method for this election cycle because it's not the most important. Every time every presidential election cycle comes around, we're told that this is the most important. But when everything's the most important, nothing is important. So here's what you do. On election night, you have two choices. You could choose not to vote, fine. Or you go out and vote. After you're done voting, treat yourself. Do something nice for yourself. After I'm done voting, I'm going to go in my car, drive, and get myself a nice little ribeye steak, a decent sweet potato, some other side dishes, dessert, nice bottle of wine, and I'm going to eat a delicious meal. And then I'm going to watch the election results happen. And no matter what happens, whoever wins, I'm going to go to sleep and wake up again because the world will go on. And yet you have unserious people out there that will be crying and panicking because an election didn't go their way or people didn't vote the way they wanted them to. Beg harder, Democrats. Cry harder. Maybe I might listen, but truth be told, it's going to be annoying, which is why I have my headphones on.